You can celebrate the lives and legacies of those who have served our country on November 2nd through the 4th at Tipton Haynes Historic Site in Johnson City by taking part in a walk in their boots. Eric Montgomery is here with a preview of this unique event. Eric, thank you for being here again.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much.
This event is something that I think a lot of folks look forward to every year. You've all got so many things going on that weekend. Get us started. Tell us what's going on. I mean, first of all, I want to ask you something a little personal. You wore a different uniform the last time you were here. Tell us about the uniform you have on today.
Well, this uniform is representative of what my great uncle would have worn before he left to go to Normandy. So the last weekend before they could get out, or before they shut down the bivouacs, so,
right,
you know, it's the security aspect, they all allowed these guys to go out on the town. And of course, I am wearing a uniform that's representative of what he would have worn on that last evening out.
All right. And that's what we're talking about here, is celebrating that legacy of everyone who has served our country, and that's what Walk in Their Boots is all about.
Absolutely. From Revolutionary War to current day, we have representatives from pretty much every era, and even some unknown eras like the Barbary Coast Pirates.
Right.
That's a very interesting display, and it talks about the Barbary Coast Wars that occurred in about 1812.
Okay. Let's talk about the event itself. Tell us about, hit some of the highlights that for folks that may be wanting to come.
Well, first and foremost, it's free.
Yeah.
And that's the best part.
There you go.
Yeah, and free parking, free admission.
Right.
Come and enjoy yourself and immerse yourself in the living history of what our military legacy is all about.
Right.
Of course, veterans today, the oldest ones are World War II veterans, and
right,
they are most welcome. Of course, Korean War, Vietnam. Half of our veteran population that does come to the event are from Vietnam era. And I think the real highlight of a Walk in Their Boots is the telling of the Vietnam story. And each year, beginning last year, we were telling a 5-year presentation, 1967, 68, which would be 50th anniversary for this year. And we're speaking specifically about the Tet Offensive.
Right.
So we're one of the very few reenactments in the country that are actually representing the Vietnam War. I think there's only 4. And so we're very privileged and honored to be able to share that.
And you also have you were telling me about some very special speakers you have coming in as well. If you could hit the highlights on that for us.
Absolutely. Brigadier General Donnelly, who is a professor at ETSU, Dr. Fritz, who is also a professor at ETSU, and Ruth Peterson Bailey, who will also be giving a talk about her family's legacy and 4 women that served during World War II. Right. Brigadier General Donnelly is going to talk about the Battle of Chancellorsville in the Civil War. Dr. Fritz will be talking about World War II, and like I had mentioned, Miss Bailey about her family in World War II.
All right. Eric, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
We appreciate you so much. Folks, it is a Walk in Their Boots. It's happening November 3rd and 4th, right down the street here at Tipton Haynes Historic Site in Johnson City. If you need more information, check out that website right there.